But it's extremely hard with dealing with lust, like, because me coming from a lifestyle where I had no bounds to like how far I could go. Like if I wanted to have sex or whatever, like all I had to do is just turn her on and then right there it would just happen, you know what I'm saying? But like with this, it's like now my mentality has to completely change, my responsibilities are different, the integrity and standard and level that I'm being held to and accountable for, like from God, is a lot higher than what it was before. And because of the fact that God's calling me to live a holy life, it's like one thing that always keeps me from, that really helps me a lot from pushing past a certain point or whatever, or even just not even getting to the point where I can have thoughts of that, is remembering that I'm held responsible. It doesn't matter that if it's me and her together, we're not married and I'm still considered single. So it's like, on top of that, like, I'm held responsible singly for my actions.
Amen. Let's get into the questions. And you know, we've been real, and I thank God for the brother that was real. So we're going to start quickly. Tell us about your childhood, brother.
Well, amen. That's digging real deep. That's real deep to me because when I think about my childhood, I try to remember good moments in my life. My childhood was basically, how can I say it? It wasn't the childhood that a lot of these kids nowadays are having. Or I had a really rough one where I come from an abusive home, where I seen a lot of abuse, poverty. And my house was a broken home where there was no dreams. There was no, the sky's the limit. I know that we was raised in a very poor environment, a poor home. My mother always struggled to make sure that we eat. She always made sure that we had our school clothes, and she did the best thing that we can, you know, that she can.
So my biggest struggle that has been in my life, and just to explain to you how it happened, one day I came home. I don't know if those who remember the fixed boxes, the fixed cable boxes. I remember with the little button in the back. Come on now, don't be lying to me. Had the little button in the back, and when you lost the signal, you start banging on the button.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I ain't gonna get on. But you know, we had one of those illegal boxes, and you get all the channels in New York at the time. And unfortunately, you know, you can also get pornographic channels. So one day I was coming home from school and I was cutting class and I came home and one day I was just flicking through the channels. I had never seen anything like that. Just came home. I was 14 years old, and when I put it on, all of a sudden something came on the TV and it was a pornographic movie. And it's funny how he described it as a tingly feeling, because that's exactly what happens. It's a tingly, and it's a tingly feeling, but it's an instinctive feeling. It's not up here. It's going on somewhere else that you don't even know. It's not even up here. It ain't even registering up here. It's registering in your body. And I remember I put it on the movie, and then all of a sudden my body began to do certain movements without me even knowing. And then all of a sudden, you know, something happened inside my pants, keeping it real. Something happened inside my pants, and I was like, what just happened? The crazy thing was, because, you know, I was raised I was raised in Harlem, in 134th Street, but my mom and my dad kind of created like a TV show within the hood. So they were able to protect me from the street. So if you ever came into my house, you would never know we were living in the hood.